What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Plix and I'm going to be bringing you guys another Fortnite video. This one is going to be on the PvE side of Fortnite. I want to focus in on one of my favorite build designs to do for pretty much every single mission. It's my favorite because I think it's valuable in every single zone. You can use it in Stonewood with a little bit of alteration. You can use it in Plankerton with a little bit of alteration. You can use it in Canny with a little bit of alteration. It's very strong, very cheap on resources, especially trap resources, and I think you guys are really going to like it. So let's get into it. Okay, so you want to start off by just putting a wall around your objective, whatever it is, whether it's the shelter or Lars's van or whatever, and you're going to put that all the way around, and it can be wood, it can be stone, metal. It just depends on how confident you really feel taking on the mission, and just what resources you want to use. And then once you finish that, then you can put the half foundations all the way around that, just right outside those walls. This is going to provide another layer of defense, basically. And you're just going to put those all the way around. And that, again, can be stone, it could be wood, it could be metal. It's totally up to your discretion. And like I said, it just depends on how confident you really feel going in and taking on the mission that you're taking on. Once you finish that, then you're going to do the quarter foundations, and that'll basically seal it off so that husks can't run through like those two husks just did. And just as a side note, in the later on missions, you can even put like wall launchers on the insides on these walls here, the wood walls. But yeah. Okay, so this next part, you're going to want to do the pyramid all the way around, and this can be in either stone or metal. I wouldn't use wood because on the later missions, the husks definitely can reach the pyramids, and you don't want them just like quickly breaking into them if they're wood. You're going to do a pyramid build all the way around the objective. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link a video in the description. There's a lot of videos on how to do pyramid builds, and if you're in Stonewood, that's all you really need to design. That's probably the most efficient build. It's very cheap and effective. So just do the pyramid build around the objective. If you can't do it for like repair the shelter, then you're going to go ahead and place walls right above the slopes so that the husks can't just walk up the slope and into the objective. Ride the lightning is another one that you can't do a pyramid build on. Evacuate the shelter, and I believe deliver the bomb. Those are the main ones. But yeah, so you're going to surround that with walls, and I would make those walls stone, and then you can go ahead and place foundations just right above the sloped pyramids, and you're going to do that all the way around the base again. And this is kind of another layer of defense, so maybe make it stone. Then you're going to have outward facing pyramids, and those are going to go all the way around the base again. And this I would honestly just do in wood. I did stone here, but it wasn't necessary. Once you're done with that, go ahead and jump down to the ground and I'll meet you there. Alright, so now you're going to want to place half walls all the way around the perimeter of the pyramid. This is going to be your main line of defense, so definitely put this in metal and upgrade it at least once. If you're in Canny or later stages of Canny, then you can upgrade it twice, and that should be sufficient. Then you're going to place floor foundations all the way around that side of the base and place floor launchers on top of those floor foundations. I would upgrade the floor foundations to level 3 because you don't want a propane tank just destroying it in one go. I'm going to go ahead and skip forward to when all of that is placed. Alright, so this is basically the end of the build as far as those of you who are in Plankerton and Canny Valley. This is really all you'll need. It's very strong defense and very efficient on traps. Speaking of traps, make sure to take a look at your map and see which direction the storm is coming from that will be spawning the husks. You don't want to place a bunch of floor launchers on a side that's never even going to get hit. And then After the floor launchers, I'm going to be adding some more stuff. Now, you don't need to do this, but the people who are doing those level 70, 80, 90, 100 missions, this will help you out. It's going to be an extra layer of defense and also help you with killing husks, because this will be some more damage traps. This also is very nice because it's pretty much just a perimeter of wall with kill tunnels, and then basically what happens is the floor launchers will knock them out of the secondary core, I would say, and then they'd walk back through the kill tunnels. You'll see what I mean more in the actual base defense, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip to when everything is built and explain a little bit more there. And here it is. This is the final design. You can see I added some heel pads on top right next to the ceilings with the hole in them. That will basically let you get quick access to the heel pads if you ever need it. I've also added some kill tunnels, and just to give you an idea of things you can do with the kill tunnel, you can add a window wall right in between those retractable floor spikes, and then that will allow the wall darts to shoot through the window. Right below the window you can add some wall dynamos. You can really play around with it as you like. I've also added that perimeter wall, and that's basically going to keep husks funneling through the kill tunnels. Also, a good idea would be at the corners of the pyramid where the half walls are to open them up, open those corners up, and that will cause the husks to want to path to those corners. As they're pathing to those corners, they're going to run across all of these floor launchers, and those will knock them up and over the wall and then back through the kill tunnels, and the cycle will continue. I do want to get to the raid, but I just wanted to point out, I know that this is an expensive build and it's probably not realistic to use for any mission below level 70, and I just want you guys to know that I know that. Because I know there's going to be a lot of people like this guy who I was playing with who are just like, this is too expensive, why would anyone want to use this? And I totally get that. You probably don't need the perimeter wall or kill tunnels for anything less than level 70. But let's get into the raid. I do want to point out also that one of the players ended up closing the corner of the pyramid, so the husks stopped pathing across the floor launchers and getting knocked over the wall, which was unfortunate, but you can kind of see it working out in the beginning. Anyway, let's take a look at the raid. As always guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you did or didn't like, and what you'd like to see in a future video. Stay awesome.